Alright, here's the video review for Transformers BotBots Series 5, a SLURP-A-DERP. SLURP-A-DERP is part of the Hibachi Heats, which was a new group that was added in Series 5, which is a bunch of various different Asian foods, and he turns into a bowl of ramen. And yeah, it's a pretty good ramen bowl. I like the little, tampograph there in the front. I love the detail on the top here. Got some nice paint work going on to kind of differentiate the noodles by spreading the brown paint on top of it, and yeah, pretty good. He's got a little bit of a hole right here, and I really thought when I saw this that would be a hole that could fit the chopsticks that came with Lieutenant Lo Mein, the one of the other Hibachi Heat guys, but it's not. It doesn't fit it at all, which is kind of a bummer, but that would have just been a fun little extra thing. So I'm not really holding it against it. I'm just kind of wondering what that's for. It might just be to release the air and not create a vacuum when this guy is all compressed up like this. But yeah, pretty good little ramen bowl mode to transform him. You just take the bottom section here and pull it down to become his legs. Take the side sections here. I guess it's kind of easier to do this first since you sort of have to leverage it. And once I get it part of the way out, I then pull it from the other side, or I guess usually I do it the other way, just because sometimes it can be easy to do that and pop it off, and then when you put it back in, you pretty much compress it back. So if you just get it sort of enough of the way out, or pull it from the bottom, then it's pretty good. And then the top here can be kind of tricky to get out, but once you get it, it just smoothly comes out. So it's not that it might just be super tight right at the beginning, but sort of have to get a good grip on it. And then once you get it a little bit of the way out, he just pretty easily pulls out the rest of the way. Then pull the feet back down. And there is SLURP-A-DERP in his robot mode. And he's pretty cool. I still like the detail here on the front. Articulation-wise, all you really get is the arms can rotate, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, the head can't rotate. But yeah, I mean, he's kind of basic little robot. He's basically one of those guys who just pretty much wears the alt mode on his robot mode, and you can still clearly tell what he turns into, which is fine. It still works. But yeah, I'd say robot mode for me for SLURP-A-DERP is going to get a 4 out of 5. He's pretty good, but nothing overly crazy about him, and most of the fun details are pretty much things that come from his alt mode. Alt mode for me is probably going to get a 5 out of 5. I think it's really good. It doesn't quite push it to that extra 6 point for me, but definitely very, very good and no real complaints about it. And then transformation is 3 out of 5, just normal, average, which is going to give SLURP-A-DERP a 12 out of 15 rating. So that makes him a 4-star BotBot. Definitely a good guy there, above average. The Hibachi Heats, a lot of them are pretty fun, and this guy is no exception. So there is Series 5 SLURP-A-DERP.